Hello everyone, my name is Andara Ardina. I'm from IFB1J. Today we'll talk about 16 tenses in English. The first one is simple present tense. The simple present tense used for a daily routine, a general truth, and facts. For the positive forms, the formula is subject, verb, and complement. For the example, I write a letter. He goes to office. For the negative forms, the formula is subject, do or does, not, verb 1, and complement. For the example, they don't know where to go. She doesn't bring an umbrella. For the interrogative forms, the formula is do or does, subject, verb 1, and complement. For the example, when does he go to school? Why do you love basketball so much? The second is present continuous tense. The present continuous tense is used to describe actions that are happening right now. For the positive forms, the formula is subject, to be, and verb ing. For the negative forms, the formula is subject, to be, not, and verb ing. The example, he isn't watching a TV. I'm not bother him. For the interrogative forms, the formula is to be, subject, and verb ing. For the example, are they go traveling to Europe next summer? Is she playing tennis with her friends? The third is present perfect tense. The present perfect tense is used to a past action with a present result. For the positive forms, the formula we use is subject, has or have, and past participle or verb 3. For the example, I have fixed my computer. For the negative forms, the formula is subject, have or has, not, and past participle or verb 3. For the example, they have not lived in Jakarta for a long time. For the interrogative forms, the formula is have or has, subject, and past participle or verb 3. For the example, are they lived in Jakarta for a long time? Fourth is present perfect continuous tense. The present perfect continuous tense is used to describe an action that started in the past and still continuing into the present. For the positive forms, the formula is subject, has or have, been, and verb ing. For the example, Claire has been reading the novel. For the negative forms, the formula is subject, have or has, not, been, and verb ing. For the example, they have not been feeling well. And for interrogative forms, the formula is have or has, subject, verb been, and verb ing. For the example, has he been reading the newspaper? Next is simple past tense. The simple past tense used to describe an action that happening and ended in the past. For the positive forms, the formula is subject, verb 2, and object. For the example, she went to park yesterday. For the negative forms, the formula is subject, did not, verb 1, and object. For the example, they didn't play football yesterday. For the interrogative forms, the formula is did, subject, verb 1, and object. For the example, did they go to the hospital yesterday? Next, we'll talk about past continuous tense. Past continuous tense is used to describe an action that happened before or after another action. For the positive forms, the formula is subject, was or were, and verb ing. For the example, she was studying when her friend called. For the negative forms, the formula is subject, was or were, not, and verb ing. For the example, I was not preparing for the test. For the interrogative forms, the formula is was or were, subject, and verb ing. For the example, were you waiting for the bus? Next is a past perfect tense. The past perfect tense is used to describe an action that are completed before the action in the past, before another action in the past. I'm sorry. For the positive forms, the formula is subject, had, and verb 3. For the negative forms, the formula is subject, had, not, and past participle or verb 3. In interrogative forms, the formula is had, subject, and past participle or verb 3. Next is past perfect continuous tense. The past perfect continuous tense is used to describe an action that was ongoing in the past and finished before another past action. For the positive forms, the formula is subject, had, been, and verb ing. For the negative forms, the formula is subject, had, not, been, and verb ing. For the interrogative forms, the formula is had, subject, been, and verb ing. Next is simple future tense. The simple future tense is used to describe an action that will happen in the future. For the positive forms, the formula is subject, will, and verb 1. For the negative forms, the formula is subject, will, not, and verb 1. For the interrogative forms, the formula is will, subject, and verb 1. Next is future continuous tense. The future continuous tense is used to describe an action that will processing at the future in a specific time. For the positive forms, the formula is subject, will, be, and verb ing. For the negative forms, we use subject, will, not, be, and verb ing. For the interrogative forms, the formula is will, subject, be, and verb ing. Next is future perfect tense. The future perfect tense is used to describe an action that will completed at a specific point in the future. For the positive forms, the formula is subject, will, have, and verb 3. For the negative forms, the formula is subject, will, not, have, and verb 3. And for the interrogative forms, the formula is will, subject, have, and verb 3. Next is future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense is used to describe an action that will have been ongoing for a specific duration up until a certain point in the future. For the positive forms, the formula is subject, will, have, been, and verb ing. For the negative forms, the formula is subject, will, not, have, been, and verb ing. For the interrogative forms, the formula is will, subject, have, been, and verb ing. Next is simple past future tense. The simple past future tense is used to describe an action that was in the future from the past perspective. For the positive forms, the formula is subject, would, and verb 1. For the negative forms, the formula is subject, would, not, and verb 1. For the interrogative forms, the formula is would, subject, and verb 1. Next is past future continuous tense. The past future continuous tense is used to describe an action that would have been in progress at the specific time in the future. For the positive vibes, the formula is subject, will, be, and verb ing. For the negative forms, the formula is subject, will, not, be, and verb ing. For the interrogative forms, the formula is will, subject, be, and verb ing. The past future perfect tense is used to describe an action that would have been completed at the specific time in the past. For the positive forms, the formula is subject, would or should, have, and verb 3. For the negative forms, the formula is subject, would or should, not, have, and verb 3. For the interrogative forms, the formula is would or should, subject, have, and verb 3. Last is past future perfect continuous tense. The past future perfect continuous tense is used to describe an imaginary action that would have been in a process for a period of time at a certain point in the past. For the positive forms, the formula is subject, would, have, been, and verb ing. For the negative forms, the formula is subject, would, not, have, and verb ing. For the interrogative forms, the formula is would, subject, have, been, and verb ing. So that's it. We have finished 16 tenses in English. Thank you for your attention and see ya.